Good morning, gentlemen. We're on our 110th segment of the Think Before You Speak series, Laws of Shemirat, Halashon with Clarity. L'ilui Nishmat, the great Chafetz Chaim Zechet Tzadik L'Bracha. L'ilui Nishmat, the great Reb Chaim Kanievsky Zechet Tzadik L'Bracha. L'ilui Nishmat, Yedidi Ahuvi, Reb Zechariah Wallenstein Zechet Tzadik L'Bracha. And L'ilui Nishmat, Luza Liza Bat Henriette, and our children that passed with her in the fire, Ruach Hashem Tenichenam Began Eden. These halachot should also be a tremendous zechut for our bnei chabura and all our guys to be matzliach begadol with Shmir Amalia. And these halachot are specifically dedicated for the Yeshua Gdola, the Shmira Ma'alia of Chaim Davido ben Chayesar. So today's halachot are on a very touchy level of sensitive halachot when it comes to not just shidduchim but engagements, and that's the topic. The title of today's halakha is the engagement, where you suddenly get that phone call from a family member with a big mazel tov, and he tells you, your brother-in-law, let's say, tells you that his daughter just got engaged to this and this boy, and you say to yourself, wait, I know the boy's family, and I know the father. And then you start finding out that the father promised all types of promises to help support in the shidduch of the children, and you know as a fact that this guy, his promises and his commitments in all other areas of life were always never delivered. Not hearsay, but you know firsthand so many different promises that this guy made, even signed on, and does not deliver on his commitment at all. And because of that, you're in a very difficult moment now. Do you tell your brother-in-law that his child is engaged to someone's kid who breaks their promises right and left on prior commitments that you know firsthand? The halacha is that because they're already engaged, you are not allowed to tell him that he breaks his commitments and promises, unless you know for sure that your brother-in-law, when finding out, even if he finds out that this father-in-law breaks his commitments and promises, and he'll still go through with the engagement. If you know for sure, because I don't know, maybe he's so in love with the boy that he's taking the kid, he wants him to be the husband of his daughter on all costs. So even if he knows that the kid's such a gem, that even if the father breaks his commitments that he promised for the couple, for the wedding and everything like that, he's still going to take him. Then you can turn to your brother-in-law and say, listen, in the past, he broke his commitments. I know firsthand. I would really push you to double down and take all measures to make sure he delivers on his commitments. Then you can say it, because you know it's not going to be at the expense of breaking the shidduch. But if there's a chance that the shidduch might be broken, once they're already engaged, you cannot say to him a thing. What do you do at that point? You go to a rabbi and consult what to do. Now, from this halacha, we could already deduce that if they weren't yet engaged and they're only dating, and you know that they're about to get engaged, and it's being based on both sides promising and committing to certain dollars and cents, certain numbers. If they're not engaged yet, you're allowed to go over to your brother-in-law and say, listen, this is not hearsay. I know firsthand that in the past this guy never came through on his commitments. If you do decide to go forward with this, you really need to make sure that there's some sort of a way to guarantee that this time he actually delivers his commitments. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should only be zocher to smachot that bring with it smachot. Thank you for listening.